What up, Corey? Up, it's Bobby with A2R Hunts. It is just before 9 o'clock on December 11th. We're heading out to Arizona and we're going to be pulling an all-nighter. I worked all day. We're going to be pulling an all-nighter though and just trying to get to Arizona as soon as we can. So I'm on my way to go pick up Corey. All right, it's morning number one. We survived through the night, but got just a little bit cold. Had a water bottle out just right by my pillow. It's such solid. But anyways, besides that, getting our backpacks packed, shoes tied tight, trying to get warm, and making ourselves coffee. So get warm and get out on the road and then get to a high spot, start glassing.
Yeah, pretty excited. Gonna warm up with coffee first, and then I'll be a little more excited.
Yeah, definitely.
It was a bit nipply for the first night.
It definitely was a bit nipply, but hopefully we can make up for it by seeing some bucks. I was dreaming of bucks last night, so hopefully that's a good sign. See you guys out there. All right, we got out to our glassing spot, and just as the sun started to cover these hills out here, Corey found us 2 bucks, and they were fighting right out in the sun, but we're gonna keep track on them, see if they go to a good spot where we can start to make a stalk. But they are way out there, probably easily 2,000 yards, I'd say. But not opening morning, our first morning, we're half an hour class and we got 2 good bucks spotted, so very, very encouraging.
Yeah, that's cool.
Very cool. All right, we'll keep you posted. We'll try to get some phone scope. I'm having some issues with that, but yeah, see what we can do. All right, we made a plan, and I snuck around. I made a huge loop to go get the wind right. I'm gonna pop up over this ridge top, try to get some radio confirmation that Corey sees me, and make sure I'm in the right spot. And then could be go time. This is the bigger buck that we think we have bedded down just right up over this knoll. So hopefully Corey can get some eyes on me and let me know if I'm in the general area. And keep our fingers crossed. This was a really good buck, so I'll let you know how it goes. Well, we spent most of the morning, well, I guess it's afternoon now. We spotted a couple bucks and Bobby went on pursuit. Misjudged where they were at just a little bit. Popped up on a ridge top, probably halfway to where they actually were.
Yeah, he was radioing back to me like, "Did you see me?" I'm looking around everywhere, and then I kind of have to look way out there to the right. I'm like, "Oh, you're about halfway."
It was just kind of like a Hail Mary. That thing was probably 2+ miles out. But
and it looked like a big buck.
Yeah, I would judge that deer very, very close to 30 inches wide.
He's a big boy.
Yeah. But we're going to try out another spot for this evening just to kind of get our feet wet, check out as many areas as we can back here. But just thought we'd let you know how's it going. And
how's it going?
Very encouraging first morning, though.
Yeah.
All right, we picked it up for the night. Saw 2 coyotes and that group of deer and that group of elk. But it's getting late enough to where if we did want to stalk anything, it'd just be too dark by the time we got there. We have don't know, probably 40 minutes of shooting light, but nothing's going to be close enough to where we can actually make it happen. So we're going to go back and have some beverages and make us some burgers and call it a night. Good day though, right, Corey?
I had a blast, man. It was a great day.
Yeah, it was definitely a good opener, and it's good to know that both the spots we picked to glass produced at least one buck. So that's
Surprising, really. Haven't seen much pressure. There was a vehicle on
one.
the side of the ridge we're trying to go to, so we had to kind of cut back and, you know, play the nice guy and kind of walk away and find another spot. But
Yeah, which it worked out. So hopefully we'll get a little bit closer to some animals tomorrow and try to get something on the ground. All right, we'll see you guys at dinner. All right. Well, I told you guys we'd see you at dinner, so we are here. We have elk burgers with fried prosciutto on there. Interesting choice. Just thought we would try it out.
I think that was the best thing you've done all day.
It turned out pretty good, not gonna lie. So we are gonna sit out here by the fire. Nice little fire we got going. Sit out here for a while, eat our dinner, drink a couple beers, and figure out a plan for tomorrow. We have a lot of options. I don't know if we want to go to one of the two places we went to today, or if we want to pick somewhere new, or maybe try a spot from last year. Who knows? We'll figure it out.
Yep.
But nighty night, guys. All right, midday break, day number 2. So Corey took the liberty of making us some awesome lunch, almost health food, because we've been eating nothing but processed stuff and candy and burgers, I guess. That's cool. Yeah, so we're cleaning up a little bit, getting ready for the afternoon, but we did get to see another good buck. Just too bad it was about 3 miles away.
It was a lot closer when he first spotted it, and then once we realized it was 3 miles away, it was 3 miles away.
Yeah. All right, so we finished up with lunch and we checked out the spot that was a little bit closer to where we saw the buck this morning, and there were people there. So we came to where we were last night, and we got a little bit better spot, I think. I think we'll have a shorter hike and a little bit better area to glass. But it's kind of crazy. The truck says it's 45 degrees, but it's snowing. You can't really see it right now just because it's so light, but it's definitely snowing. It's pretty crazy.
You having all fun without me?
Yeah, pretty much. Finally got Corey some good gloves. These suckers,
Look at these things.
they're cheap and good. Keep your hands warm when you're glassing. But yeah, we're gonna hike up the hill right behind us, and there's a lot of really good area to glass behind that. So we'll get over there and see what we can see. We're gonna hike out to a point out here, and it's kind of on the backside of what is being hunted by 2 different groups. So potentially, if they happen to spook anything out, this is a really good way for them to funnel out. So
Just kind of the trouble with hunting public land.
yeah, definitely, this is a pretty popular spot, but like Corey said, public land, just gotta roll with the punches, try to make a plan.
Kind of excited to see this side of the valley.
Me too, I haven't seen this.
Kind of the opposite of where we usually see it.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, neither of us have seen this area yet. It looks good on Onyx. I think once we get out to this point, it'll be a nice bowl, and then I think the valley pushes on farther out that way. So we'll report back when we get there. That's what we got going right now. We just jumped a group of about 6, 7, 8 does, something like that. And so we're kind of just switching the game plan. Go one ridge over, try to glass back to that. Let's see if there's a buck. If that doesn't work, then we're just going to glass it on that other side. It's exciting. It's a little total. Good to see some deer, even though it's midday. It's about 2 o'clock. They're just out feeding, I think. So we'll see what happens. Some camp shenanigans. Let's see here. What's for dinner tonight? We got some more steaks. Our long lost brother, Danny's gonna be coming tonight, so he won't be here until between 10 and midnight. So basically,
good enough for jazz right there.
Good enough for jazz. That's what he says. Trying to get all of our shenanigans out of the way before the A-team comes. A-team. Well, it's probably going to do it for tonight. Probably just going to sit by this sucker right here for a while. And drink on one of those for a while. And we'll see you tomorrow morning.
All right. Well, Onyx took me right to the spot that they sent me. So I'm pulling into camp. It's 11:20, and yeah, I've been driving for about 15 hours. It's been a long day, but I'll tell you what. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm excited to see camp. Get some rest, and we're gonna get up about 4 a.m. and hopefully have a little success in the morning.
Okay, there's a little arrow. That's what I was gonna say. I think there's a spot, right? Whoa.
Alright, officially made it.
Hello, everybody.
We're here.
Good morning.
We're doing it.
Morning number 3. Danny is finally here.
Yeah.
We got the team together. Yeah.
So we got our spot picked out we're going to this morning, and they found a giant, and I'm hoping that this will give us another view to find them.
Yeah, in this spot, I think we'll have a pretty good view of at least 2 big bucks we see. Should be a good morning.
As soon as we warm up, we'll really get at it.
Yeah. What was it? Like, it's like
Truck said 7 degrees.
7 degrees on the truck. Alright, so we're hiking in this morning. We got about a mile to get up to where we're gonna be glassing. Yeah, you think he is a 4 on the one side. Yeah, on his right side. Kind of definitely crabby, but still a 4. Oh, this would be awesome.
All right, little update. Corey is he's down there. He ended up busting out that buck that we saw, so we can see if there was anything else down that little valley. And sure enough, not 5 seconds later, Danny spots another 2 bucks. So Corey's probably within about 200 yards of where we last saw him. So,
all right, so you see that bull right there? That was just chasing Corey around the junipers. So we got Corey stalking a buck. The buck's about 100 yards in front of the bull, and Corey's somewhere in there. And that bull was literally chasing him. Oh, I see the buck too. Buck's right there. I just caught the buck. The buck's right there, the bull's right there, and Corey's in there. So we'll see what's gonna happen.
all right, so things got a little western. We sent Corey down there to go chase a buck, just kind of out in the open spot on the junipers here. Busted that one, and so we told him to sit tight. He did, and about 5 seconds later, Danny spotted 2 bucks. So we got him in fairly close to where these bucks were, and out of nowhere, this bull comes out chasing Corey. And so it literally chased him around a bush, and we were on it with the phone scope. And in the same frame that you can see the bull chasing around Corey, you see a buck in the background walking across, just walking like it wasn't even scared. So he's been down there for a while, and he is on an, I don't know if it's one of the same bucks or another one, but he's got a buck bedded or standing out in the open, roughly 100 yards away. So he is in there stalking, closing the gap right now. We're trying to see, we can't see anything right now, but we're trying to pick him up on the glass. That's cool, man. That buck was like 200 yards out from me, straight down the narrow path. I walked out. He happened to be broadside right there. I just stopped. He looks. So I basically wait until he moves. Yeah. So I'm sitting there like this. Luckily my right hand's kind of this way. I was able to get my glasses out, see him.
How was he? What was he?
It was a 3x4. I can't
Okay.
turn, so
that was the 3x4 we saw.
yeah. That one down here that busted out the back. We first sent you after. I think that was a 3x4. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that may have been that buck.
Yeah, I'm thinking it probably was.
Yeah.
How many bucks did you end up seeing down there?
2.
The 2?
2 for sure.
Nice.
I don't know what you guys saw. Well, we are gonna end this morning hunt right now. Go ahead and move on to another spot. We had a stalk in. It was about 1.5 miles out, and it was going pretty good. And then kind of almost got attacked by a wild cow bull. It was pretty funny.
That was crazy.
Ended up losing the buck. He was about 200 yards out. I saw him broadsided, and then kind of lost him from there. Started heading back and happened to run into another 3 or 4 does and a buck, and they were just hot on the trot. I couldn't catch up to them really, and then we just kind of got packed up, and we're gonna try to find a new spot. Action-packed morning. That was awesome. That was entertaining.
Alright, we're just loading up. We're getting ready to get on our hike. And here's Bobby over here.
Warm up the legs.
He's got the squats going. Alright. Got about a mile hike and then be where we want to be for the first light.
Oh yeah.
Within like 400 yards of that buck right now. So, anyways, I was just getting all my stuff set up to continue in on the stalk. I think I'm gonna leave my pack here, and then probably get within about 200, and then see if I need to take my boots off from there. So we'll see. It's about like a 20-inch 4x3, but this is I got 2 weeks left to fill this tag, so if I get a chance, I'll take it. No luck. So he winded me. The winds kind of swirled around a little bit. I was down in a little creek bottom, kind of went up canyon, and he bounced out of there probably about 100 yards in front of me. So I was being pretty quiet, so I know it wasn't that, but I did feel the wind at my back for just about a minute or two, and that's all it takes. So hopefully we spot another one, get another chance. I'm heading back to go get my boots.
Well, we got a buck bedded right now. We got Bobby heading out there. It's a 1.5 miles, 2 miles away. Danny put a stalk on him right before this, and I think winded him, and he went about up and right about maybe 1/2 mile or something. Bedded back down, so we're hoping for the best. This morning's still pretty early, so hopefully we can make this happen. Call it a day.
Alright, so it's hard to tell, but right in the center of the screen, that's the buck's nose. We got him relocated. Bobby's right now making a stalk effort to get down there. That buck's probably close to 1.5 miles or 2 miles away. So we'll see how it goes, but he's got some distance to cover. So we're just kind of watching him, see what happens.
What's up, Slayer?
Almost. Hey, John.
50 yards.
52.
52 yards.
Could have taken a headshot at 80, but even then there were still bushes in front of it. Just
Oh.
trying to be aggressive, dude, and make it happen.
Doing what we can do. It's tough.
Dude, my blood was pumping sitting here watching you
That was
come
like a-
down on it.
That's like a 2.5 hour stalk.
Day 4 coming to a close. Me and Danny both had solid opportunities on buck. Mine was insanely close. I mean, one little thing could have changed, and that would have been lights out for that buck. But very exciting on bucks again for second day in a row, like solid encounters. So we're gonna call it a night, and we're gonna try again tomorrow. That's all we can do. So
Yes, what you guys are all wondering, it's a glass of milk. it's a tall glass of milk.
So tomorrow we're gonna get Corey on a buck, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the plan. Corey's up tomorrow and he's gonna make it happen.
I'm gonna make it happen.
smoke one.
I'm gonna make it happen. I got my lucky horseshoe in my sack.
You're still carrying the horseshoe?
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'm gonna make it happen.
Not good.